All right, I'm live now and I made a mistake. Okay, so I'm very sorry I made a mistake. I created the live stream, but I did not make it public. And I was wondering why nobody's joining. So I will give some time for people to join, and I guess I will need to share this again in my community. So let me ping it in the community. Okay, I am really sorry I did not make it public. So I think we'll give some time for people to join because that was a mistake I made. But thank you very much for joining, guys. I made a mistake by not putting the right link um, in the community. Okay, so we are live now, and I'm ready to take questions. Okay, fantastic. And people have started to join. Thank you very much, people, for coming in. Okay, let me share the link. All right, Abbas, welcome back. Ishwar, hi, good to see you, sir. Ishwar, I will call you in the morning, okay, tomorrow, and let's try to meet in the afternoon. Not a good way to communicate, but I just saw you and I thought I'll tell you. So I'll call you, Ishwar, in the morning. Good evening. Hi, Abbas. Hi, Mola. Saab. Okay, good, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Um, all right. Now let me give some more time because I made a mess. I created a live stream, but I did not make it public. It was unlisted and nobody was joining, so I was wondering what's happening. But I think now people are joining. We'll give a couple of minutes for people to join. But in the meantime, I want to share one of my experience. Okay, so whoever is following me on LinkedIn, I hope you guys know that I wrote a post 4 days ago. Okay, that post has got 3.6 million views. Okay, it has just completely gone viral. I mean, none of my posts have gone that viral. It has got 3.6 million views, more than 1,000 shares, more than 50,000, I think 53, 54,000 upwards on that particular post. So there is a lot of positive response I'm getting, and at the same time, I'm also getting my share of trolling. Okay, and people are trying to troll me, which is okay. But what I wanted to tell you is LinkedIn is a very powerful platform. Whether you are searching jobs or whether you are there to do business, don't underestimate LinkedIn. Okay, always be active on LinkedIn. It can surprise you, and like what it has surprised me. Um, okay, Abbas, you had a question regarding recruitment for talented guy. Okay, what does that mean? I'll come to your question once you post it completely. Engineering department in off-campus IT graduates take jobs in mechanical company. Is that possible? In off-campus IT graduates take job in mechanical company. Is that possible? Okay, IT people into mechanical company. In what role? Okay, if the company is manufacturing company and it has IT department, then the IT people can do jobs over there, right? Because IT people have IT skills, they can't do mechanical work, right? So they can do IT work in mechanical companies. So I think that's fine. Regarding recruitment of talented guy, your post. Okay, boss, go ahead. So I was telling you this post went viral and I've got huge response. It kind of was unexpected, but there is a lot of positive response. I think more than 90% people have appreciated the post. Okay, and those things happen. Okay, it is not something which is a made up story to get attention. By the way, so I posted on LinkedIn, I think 3 4 months ago, I posted on something which said that one guy joined. Okay, and after joining, the very next day he resigned. Okay, that was also unbelievable that somebody joins you and the next day he says, I want to negotiate the offer or I'm going to join another company. That is also equally unbelievable. Then there are people, you guys know it better, who have 2 3 offers in their hands and they negotiate, right? But at the end of the day, in the interview process, if you are not able to understand the roles and responsibilities and expectations and growth path and whatnot, right, then you will not be able to judiciously come to a conclusion which company I want to join. And I think as an interviewer, that is our responsibility to give clarity. And a lot of people have called me and told me that there are offers in hand, 15 lakhs, 16 lakhs, 17 lakhs, which one should I join? And their questions is around work pressure, around work life balance and whatnot. So those things happen really. It is not something which I made up in the air. Okay, but it is up to the audience, right? If they want to believe it, they believe it. If they want to ignore it, that's okay. Okay, I never thought that post is going to go viral. It just did. Okay, so yeah, those are the things which happen, guys. So thank you so much for 8 people who have come up here. Hit the like button, guys. As soon as you log in, hit the like button. The slow mode is on, so you will not be able to post anything with a gap of 30 seconds. So you need to wait 30 seconds before you post anything in the live chat. I'm going to take questions one by one as they come. And also, it is a subscribers only chat. Okay, so in the chat, if you want to ask a question, you need to first subscribe to the channel and then you can ask a question. Okay, hi Soumya Jyoti, hello. And then we'll take one by one questions as they pop up in the live chat. Okay, only subscriber mode is on, 30 seconds of wait time. All right. So yeah, so that's how things happen. And believe me that for job search today, there is no better website than LinkedIn. Okay, it's absolutely crucial to be there. If you're searching for a job, always be there. Okay, because that's going to make your profile a lot more visible. Okay, normally people would get. Okay, I have seen Pass, Ishwar, Maula Saab, Engineering Department, Soumya Jyoti. Thank you very much, guys, for signing in. I know we started late today, but ready to take questions as they pop up. So somebody is saying I work in IT companies. Okay, 2 years health effect happens and want to switch into mechanical. Please guide. Okay, so I am not an expert on mechanical, but if you want to switch to mechanical, uh, first I'm assuming you have a degree in mechanical. So if you want to switch to mechanical, look for jobs. Okay, starting today, start to hunt for jobs, and then see how you can maybe get into some IT department in mechanical company. That's what I can think of, but otherwise I don't know. I really don't know how to get into a mechanical company because I am not a mechanical expert. Okay, you may need to ask somebody else or do some research on the internet. Okay, on the on the types of job available in the mechanical industry. Okay, Abbas says why I don't get jobs from LinkedIn. Okay, so I think, Abbas, the problem can be two ways. Okay, one is that either your profile is not optimized with the right keywords. Okay, so that's why your profile is not appearing in the searches of the recruiters. Okay, that is can be one problem. And second is when you search for jobs and when you click the apply button and when you upload your CV, is your CV well made with respect to the JD so that your CV will get selected. Okay, when you apply. So again, it is about CV optimization, resume optimization, and it is also about LinkedIn profile optimization. Okay, and then again on LinkedIn, things will not happen overnight. You will have to build your network. You will have to build your base. Okay, you will have to start to engage with people, follow the right people, follow recruiters. And then slowly things will happen. So it will take around a month's time, but I think that's how it happens for everybody. Okay. Hi, Melvin. Melvin says, congratulations on completing 5K. Thank you so much, Melvin, and thank you for your support always. My machine learning model has predicted you will have one, my goodness, 1 million subscribers. Really like to watch your videos. No questions today. Thank you so much. 1 million. Oh, okay. So let me. You just made me feel like a celebrity. But no, Melvin, thank you for your support. I have looked at Social Blade. Okay, so there is a website called Social Blades which gives you analytics, and they are telling me that my channel will probably have 430K subscribers, not 1 million, 430K in 5 years. Okay, and surprisingly, they were in February, they were telling me I will have 45K in 5 years. Okay, so from 45K in 5 years, that prediction has increased to 430K in 5 years. So yes, I mean things are happening. The channel is growing, but it is all about the support that I get from you guys. Of course, I need to create the videos and content, but then without subscribers, without shares, it cannot happen. Okay, Abbas, what was your role before getting manager role, QA or developer? Okay, so Abbas, I created one video where I have given my entire journey. Okay, entire journey from how I started and how I worked and how I became a manager. So I can tell you in short, but in detail you can look at that video. I have done initially I've done development role. Okay, so I was more into first job. Probably I was a JSP developer, Java Server Pages, and then after that, I've eventually moved from Java into Oracle, and then into Oracle ERP. So while I was doing all these different roles, I have done development role, and then a support role, support or analyst role, and then I moved into functional kind of a role, techno functional, okay, and then functional when I was in US. So that way I have done different roles, Abbas, to answer your question. Before I realized that my strength is people management or team leading, and then I got into that kind of role. So before that I have done all these things, but there is a video on that, how I have progressed. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, MBA degree is must for becoming technical manager? Not at all. Not at all. A technical manager is a technical person, right? So you don't need an MBA degree. I don't have any MBA. Okay, so I had a technical background, and then I came into IT. Started as a developer, then support analyst, then techno functional, and then into team leading. So MBA generally is required when you want to get directly into a managerial role. Okay, in banks or in investment banks, or financial services. Even in IT, there are people who do MBA and get into a managerial role directly. IIM graduates and all those people. But for a technical manager, you need technical as well as project management, right? That combination you need. Hi Dinesh, welcome to this channel. I don't think I've seen you earlier. Welcome, sir. I am 10 years experienced Java developer. Okay, I have asked in email also your suggestions. Oh, okay. So there is a flood of email, Dinesh. I have to respond to everyone because of that post going viral. There are tons of messages and emails that I have need to respond to. So I will get back to you for sure. Okay, if I don't know the answer, I will know the answer. Okay, if there is something changing at your role, responsibility, skill set, then yes, you need to update. But otherwise, one time proper creation of LinkedIn profile should be good enough. Okay, if you have included the right keywords, if you have included the right statements in the profile, right from the headline to about section to summary to your job experience, everything has to be thought through. Okay, so yeah, and I'm thinking I will create one course, Bas. I am going to create one course on job search, and I'm thinking I'm going to create one course on resume building also, because it's impossible for me to respond to 100 people on emails, okay, about their CVs. So most likely I'll do that. Okay, Sharayu, hi Sharayu, welcome. Engineering department, okay, I don't know the answer, sorry. Okay, CSC graduate and want to switch into mechanical, I don't know, I will have to find out. Okay, Sharayu, what is the scope for technology? Okay, .NET is backed by Amazon. Oh, sorry, Microsoft. Okay, so .NET is a Amazon technology. Oh, again, I think I have that word in my mouth. All right, .NET is Microsoft. So Microsoft backed technologies will have a good future. It is as simple as that. Okay, because they will make sure that the kind of backing or the kind of work that is required, they will build tools, okay, themselves, right? So I don't think there is going to be any issue with .NET. There might something else which might you might need to upgrade, but as long as you are in that stack, Microsoft stack, I don't think there is any issue. So each technology is backed by some corporates. I hope you know that. And I created one video on Python where I said Python is backed by Google. Okay, Microsoft technologies are backed by Microsoft, and then there are a few technologies which are backed by Amazon and all of that. Right. So as long as you're in the Microsoft stack, Sharayu, I don't think there's an issue. Okay, Dinesh says, I'm 10 years of experience. I am a Java developer, but currently mostly moved into DevOps side, company paying me well. Okay, should I go back into Java coding? It is a personal choice, I would say, Dinesh. It's a personal choice whether you want to go back to Java. DevOps is a pretty happening thing, right? And DevOps, as the name suggests, is development as well as operations, right? So as long as you are getting to do things in DevOps which are forward looking, okay, you are learning new things, new technology, I think you should be good. There should be not be any specific reasons. So I don't know what was the reason for you to come from Java to DevOps. So I can't tell you why you should go back or why you should not. But I think DevOps is pretty happening these days. Sagar, hello, Sagar. I think I've exchanged few emails with you. How do you stay relevant after 20 years of experience? I still have to complete 3 years to answer that. But I think, Sagar, it is about staying relevant in two ways. One is staying relevant with technology, okay, and second is staying relevant with respect to business, okay. So, what is happening in the market? How are the businesses changing? We need to be very informed about it. We need to be informed about what is happening in the society, in the business world. And second is the technology, okay. So technology will keep changing, so in order to stay relevant you need to be on top of your game in both these things. It is as simple as that. Continuous learning, okay. Guys, hit the like button, okay. If you are here for the first time, subscribe to the channel and ask a question in the live chat, okay. Dinesh, thank you, and I will respond to your email, Dinesh. Abbas, 1.5 or 2 times of experience is valid till what experience? Does it decrease as experience increases? Okay. So 1.5 into experience into 1.5 into 2, those were the standards long ago. Okay. I think people have gone beyond that. Now, people with SFDC, Salesforce, I'm just taking that example. Excuse me. People with SFDC, data analytics, and those kind of skills, they have gone into experience into 3, experience into 4. So I don't think that's relevant today. I mean, today people have broken all the barriers about salary, but does it decrease? Okay, that's a very pointed question. It might decrease, okay. So let me tell you, if you stop learning, if you are not good at the skill set, if you are average, if you are high paid, then after a certain point in time, the company might think, why I need to pay so much amount to this person. Okay, if this person is not ready to reskill, learn new things, then why should I pay more? I would rather pay less to somebody who is junior. So that way, you may need to compromise, but that kind of happens after you have reached that peak. So in your skill set, in your type of industry, so let's say in a product company or service company, which technology, which stack, what role are you doing? Try to search for senior roles. Okay, so if I am a Java developer, I will probably look at my career path and search for a role which I will probably do 10 years down the line, right? So try to search those things on the internet. You will know what kind of profiles are there, what kind of openings are there, what kind of salaries are people offering. So you can look at those things now, sitting now, you can search for your future. Most likely, if you are learning new things, I don't think there's going to be any problem at any point in time. But then you need to also think of what value you are bringing in. Okay. Sharayu, how much time one can be on bench and how it affects career path? Okay, so different companies have different bench policies. Some companies may have 30 days, some companies may have 45 days, some companies 90 days, or maybe more. I don't know. So, company to company, the policies vary, Sharayu, and how it affects career path. It does not affect the career path. What it affects is generally when individuals are on the bench, they are probably having sleepless nights. They are scared that probably I might lose my job. So it is more of the stress level. And if at all you don't find any opportunity within the bench and you have to leave the company, then yes, that is real problem. So I don't think it impacts the career path as such, okay, but it is a temporary problem. But if you're getting on bench, I would suggest you need to be very assertive and very aggressive with job search, okay. Not with respect to job search outside, but also within the company. So within the MNC, also internally, you need to search for projects. Okay. So before you go on bench, you should get that intuition that probably something is going to go wrong, and I should search for jobs. Because being on bench is quite stressful. Everybody knows that. But as long as you are very clear, okay, and I say this again and again, as long as you are very clear about what is my strength, what is my skill set, and what are the openings in the market and within the company for that skill set, you will not fall into that problem. You may just, it may just happen once in a while, but I don't think it's any bigger issue. Okay. Oh, boss, sorry. I will ping you. I know your query is still pending. Okay. All right. Okay, 13 people on the call, guys. Just keep hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new before you ask any question. Okay, so in order to ask the question in the live chat, you need to subscribe. You need to put that thumbs up and then you can ask. There's slow mode on, 30 seconds wait time before you put any message in the live chat. Okay, just so that we don't flood it with a lot of messages. But please support this video with this like button. Okay. Prakhar, hi. Dinesh, hi. Prakhar says, how to get domain knowledge, especially in BFSI sector. Okay, Prakhar, I'm assuming you are working in a company and you are working in a banking or a banking financials or insurance project. Okay, so I think these days the good news is there is a lot of information available on the internet, especially YouTube. Okay, if you can go and search for banking related or insurance related domain knowledge on YouTube, you will get a lot of stuff for free. Okay, and then again, if you are on the project, there is nothing better than that. Okay, either you be on a project where it is BFSI related work. So for the customer that you work for, you need to understand what business are they doing. Go to their websites, read case studies. Okay, if there are competitors, go to their websites and read of their customers, their services, their case studies. So that is how you grow your knowledge. Okay, it takes time, but staying in one domain helps over a period of time. So if I'm into BFSI, even if I'm a developer into a BFSI project, I should try to get projects which are in that domain so that I will learn over a period of time. Because we are technical people, we are not banking or insurance people, right? So it takes time. It is not mandatory. Okay, so Dinesh, I'm looking at your question. After 10 years, do I need to look for good branded companies? It is up to you. It is not mandatory as such, but I think after 10 years, Dinesh, you should understand where you are in your career, what kind of experience do you have, and what is the path ahead. So it is not about Java or DevOps or anything else. It is about, do you know what are the next things you should do? What are the people in your area, in your skill set, who are senior to you? What are they doing? Okay, so you need to follow. Okay, so you need to look up to somebody and say, okay, this person is 15 years of experience in Java or DevOps. This person is doing this. Probably I might follow this path. So look at different people, look at what they're doing, look at different options. Whether to choose a specific brand, okay, or a company, yes, you may do that. Join a big short, product company or service company that may help you over a period of time to stabilize. But continuous learning is, of course, a need of the hour. Thank you, Prakhar, and I'm glad you probation period to get experience and relieving letter from the company. Well, probation period. Okay, so companies have different policies again in order to give you that letter. What will happen if you don't do it within the probation period depends on the company policy. Okay, they may give you an experience letter saying that okay, you have worked for 1 year, 1 month or 2 months or whatever time period. Ideally, I would suggest if there is no major problem, you should complete the probation period. If you want to leave within the probation period, I think that is also a clause in the letter that you can leave with X number of days of notice. And I think they should give you a relieving letter and experience letter for whatever days you have worked. I don't think there should be any problem as such, as long as you are within the policy, as long as you are within the notice, serving the notice period and all those things. Okay. Sajal Dhiman. Okay, I need to put my specs on. Guys, hit the like button. There's so many people joining the call. Thank you so much for coming here. If you're coming here for the first time, hit the like button. Subscribe to respond. Okay, Sajal Deeman. Sir, cloud solution architect or DevOps? Sajal, I don't know your background experience, then it is your personal choice. I think both are pretty good. Okay. But I would go with one of them based on my strength, my skill set, and my experience. So you should do the same. All right, guys, keep hitting the like button, guys. This is really becoming interesting now. Okay, can we join any company, Mola Saab, if we are in bench for 5 months of current company? What is the reason we can give for HR? Oh, pretty simple. If you are on bench, tell that you are on bench. Okay, then let me give you a trick. And I generally don't do these things, but because you're asking, how would somebody know that you are on bench? Okay, if somebody is going to hire you, if one company is going to hire you and the other company on where you are working, if you're on bench, how is this company going to know that you are on bench? There's no, probably no practical way of knowing that. uh, so you probably don't need to tell them that I'm on bench for 5 months. Yeah, you may just say I'm on bench for 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it depends. Okay, it also depends on scenario to scenario. You need to be street smart at certain times. Don't do something which will get you into trouble, honestly. But then just be street smart. Okay, just figure out how this can be a little better positioned. Okay, thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate it. Saurabh Gupta, does all developer become manager with time? If not, what do they do? They don't. Okay, not all developers become different qualities. One, of course, is their ability to manage projects, which means scope, time, cost, quality, risk, issues, procurement, whatnot. So that's your project management, people management. Okay, that is one more angle. A customer management, stakeholder management. So these are the aspects of management. So a developer cannot become a manager unless he has learned all these things. Okay, so what do the developers then they do? So some of the developers go on to become architects. Okay, over a period of time, if they're really sharp and really good at technology, so they will become architects. Okay, that is one path. Some of them may become team leads if they're good in people skills, and then eventually become project managers. Some of them, if they don't go into architecture or they don't get into people management, they may get into something which is between both of them. Okay, by virtue of being in the system for so many years, people learn domain and technology, so they become kind of techno-functional consultants, or become product managers over a period of time. So these are the 2-3 different things that people do. As a developer, if you can't go into one of these, then it's a bit tricky, because then you have to compete with your junior. What LTI from this month? Can you say should I start now for training? And so what should you learn? Think learn the basics well. Okay, learn the basics if you have not done it already. Learn some of the basic technologies. These days, Python is very much in demand. We don't know what project you will get, but learn Python. Learn what is agile model. Learn what is waterfall model of project execution. Okay, what is okay? Then maybe. And I don't know what was asked in the interview, right? So think of what was asked in the interview with respect to technology. Try to learn good communication skills. Okay, do some courses on email writing, do courses on how to communicate and stuff like that. So that may help a fresher do better. Okay, how to fill career gaps says Saurabh. How to fill the career? Saurabh, simplest way is to be honest. Okay, just be honest and tell them why there was a career gap. If you were doing something for your family, tell them I was taking care of my family, I was taking care of my family business, I was preparing for exam, something. Okay, just tell them the honest reason. Most of the time that works. Most of the times. Shariu, like what you said, being on bench is a serious issue, but my training is completed before 1 month and it is taking time to get a project. So So is it still need to worry? Oh, if you're a fresher and if you've just joined and got trained and you're on bench, don't worry. If they have hired you as a fresher, they will make sure you serve as a consultant for X number of years, and then you become eligible to apply for a senior consultant. Okay, so that may vary from Deloitte to Infosys to any other company. Okay, different companies have different policies for promotion. So one is eligibility criteria, one is how long have you served on that level, and they may have different criteria like exams, internal trainings, internal certifications, recommendations, interview panels, whatnot. So find out. I mean, Deloitte, go and search. It's a huge company. So, but congratulations for you to get into Deloitte. Okay, guys, keep hitting the like button. You need to subscribe to the channel before you can ask any question because the subscriber mode is on. Okay, you need to subscribe, then you can ask a question here. Subscription is free. Oh, okay. My audio video is not good. Thank you, Saurabh, for telling me that my audio and video is not good today. I don't know what is the reason. I'm on the same network. I am on the same network, but I don't know. Sorry about that. If there are no more questions, okay, let me wait. I'll wait and see if there are any further questions, guys. Otherwise, we'll call it off. But thank you so much for your support. I've reached this channel 5,000 subscribers, which I could not imagine at one point in time. So absolutely thankful to you. Nine. Okay, somebody came. Sir, data science course and certification. Okay. I think there is an issue with my internet connection, guys. Data science course and certification. Okay. See Krishna. Do you want? I don't know. Internet is okay, guys. Internet is fine. Okay, best platform. Okay, Sri Krishna, I get your question now. You want to know what is the best platform for data science course and certification? My suggestion to you is first, please do it for free. Okay, in the sense, I'm talking about the course. Okay, there are a lot of courses, there are a lot of people who are asking for a lot of money. I would suggest first learn for free. First learn SQL, Python, statistics. There are so many channels on YouTube who tell you a lot of stuff about data science for free. Spend some 90 days to learn for free. Once you have learned it for free and you feel this is the area in which you want to really get certified and make your career, then probably do some course because those courses are very expensive as far as I think they are. But I will have to look for it, Sai Krishna. I will ask some people around in my circle and tell you if there is any reasonable course which is good, any certification, then I will tell you that. Okay, I cannot recommend right now, but I'll get back to you on that. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We will meet very soon. It was a pleasure to talk to you, like always. Okay, bye bye. Take care, everyone. See you.